right. Oh, we're starting right away. We've got Senn versus Grease Almighty in one of the last sets that we're playing in Weibei.
We got Sheik going up against Snake. Notoriously tough matchup for Sheik just because the margin of error is in the negatives damn near against a character like Snake, and this is the reason why you see the grenades popping off every time Sheik wants to press a button. But Senn has played this matchup plenty of times before. There's a good amount of Snakes in the Carolinas, including CJ Frozen, so you know he's no stranger to the matchup.
Yeah, the frame one escape option in Grenade is obviously not ideal for Sheik, who's a character that's usually looking for either tech chases or like not perfect combos.
Yeah, right.
Trying to get back to stage here. I love the C4 there.
Yeah, just cutting off that platform entirely and putting the grenades down too. Just making sure that Sheik really has no place to really like call it safe anywhere on the stage. But Senn is gonna run in there, try to do some damage real quick, get right back out because you see the percents right now. You get a kill right here, but drops to confirm on the top platform. And the Vanish somehow not hitting the neutral get up. I thought that was well timed, but guess not.
Yeah, the reason that this is a difficult matchup for Sheik is if the Snake is quick enough on the adaptation or being able to set up the traps that you need to. Obviously, get out of jail free cards as grenades is fantastic, but that's only to get you out of jail.
Yep.
The way that you're going to put your opponent in jail is you have to get some setup, and Senn is not giving any room for breathing.
Yeah, but even if he's not giving him any room, Grease still has 103% on him, and you already know what that means. One very important button is about to make an appearance, and it comes out right there. But fortunately, Sheik was low profiling and didn't connect, and Senn's going to be able to get that first stock. But how much damage can you realistically do to Snake before you perish?
This is a good position to be in. If you're a stock down to Snake, then all that Grease Almighty has to worry about is like grenade damage trading.
Yep.
But if you're a stock down, you have to start figuring out how am I going to close out this stock on my opponent. I've got to find like a down throw into an up tilt. I've got to find a lot of different stuff. And Senn is just going to, again, keep the gas going.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to find a way to land right here. Finds another spot. He's got 4-3 on, dodges the C4, dodging all the grenades. Every up tilt that comes out has whiffs so far. Senn's going to try to keep the momentum going. 140 on Sheik. You are definitely on borrowed time right now. Both spot dodging at center stage looking for something.
Nikita, I'm just desperate to find any sort of kill. Approaching with grenade and anything to try to get an opening to maybe confirm, but it's not happening. Senn is playing so disciplined.
Yep, this defense has been perfect, and it's been active defense too. Like he's not picking a spot and saying I'm not breaking from here. It's no, you're going to chase me around. I'm one of the fastest characters in the game. You're one of the slowest in the game. You're going to use that speed or the lack thereof to try to catch me.
Yeah, this is definitely matchup knowledge at its finest.
I'm very comfortable against this character. You're not going to catch me off guard. You're going to have to come fight me face to face. Those the needles. Skips the ledge entirely. Now he's looking for a stock right here. And if you can get the stock off right here, Nair in the fist still connects. Not true there, but definitely caught Grease slacking. So Senn with a big lead right now.
So necessary at 82%. Like all of that extra credit had caught back up with Senn, but unfortunately Grease wasn't able to go any further with it. So Senn is in the same position that we were in the first stock, and even greater as Grease has to find a way to get back to stage.
Landing with that neutral air, just throwing out something, desperation. Catches him, and that downer connected, that was game, but luckily the down tilt sweet spot, and you love to see that. All the Sheik players in the building are smiling right now. I love seeing sweet spot down tilt into the up smash, man. So good.
That set was almost 3.5 minutes, but it felt so much faster just because of the pace that Senn kept that entire game at. I would have thought that game was 1.5 minutes long.
Yeah, it seemed super quick, but it's just the way that Senn was playing it. The tempo never really got below a certain point, and you could tell that Grease never really had any chance to really sit down, formulate a game plan to say, I need to make some adjustments here, what do we need to do? It's no, you're going to fight me right here, right now, and figure it out.
I also really like the position that Senn approaches from, especially when Grease is falling. Not getting in the position that the grenade is going to hit you immediately, using like the tip of your toe to try to catch, forcing the grenade out of hand, but still not getting hit by it. Senn has been finding so many approaches like that.
It's just tough for him because he can't use that forward air, or that forward tilt rather. Every time that he's tried to use it, it seems like Grease has the grenade in hand. That late neutral air as well still pops the grenade if it's active enough hitbox, if it's not stale.
Scramble. You're not going to win this Snake.
Oh, yeah, no. Snake scrambles are usually, that's usually where he thrives, but I feel like Sheik is just so good at, having all these moves that can just throw Snake off and being able to convert off of them. And speaking of converting, that mortar almost took the stock right there. Oh, my God, what just happened?
Which one of the things just killed? What connected last? I thought the mortar was first, but now I'm not sure. What was in the air?
There were two mortars.
Oh.
There was one going up, one coming down, and the F-tilt comboed into the second one. So Senn's going to drop that first stock in the funniest way I've seen in a while.
Yikes.
And 143 on Grease. You got to find a way to get back on the ground. Not going to find it. And even though you had that lead, it's very, very slim now. It's like it doesn't exist, and now it actually exists. You just took 62.
Oh my goodness, he just lost the stock. What happened?
Man, you just took a whole lot of damage right there. And now Senn's going to find a way to get back down to the ground. And now we play the same song and dance that we've been playing for the past game and a half. Where I have the lead now. It's your job to come catch me.
How do you get back to stage here? Senn is covering everything in the air without it getting touched by grenades.
Yeah, no, Sheik doesn't really care about the snake high recovery because she's so fast to cover the ground, and you have bouncing fish to cover like off stage at that high angle. So you pretty much have to go low and be willing to get ledge trapped as Snake, which is like, it's not ideal. If you can avoid it, you do. Not gonna go for the raindrop there, or looked like he tried to and got down smashed. Either way, Grease is going to still hold on to that stock. Needles Fish is going to connect on the right side, and that's going to be another stock off for Senn, man. Playing so well.
Took almost no damage for that entire stock.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, Grease had the stock advantage and is now just fully down.
You can clank like, what the hell? Anyway, that was so weird. Like that, the Snake dash attack is damn near broken, but it clanked with the sheet down tilt. Good grab right there.
And
the patience, but a little too much patience right now. And Senn just all over Grease right now. Double up air, not even gonna go for the second up air, gonna go straight for the vanish mix up, and she pulled her arm back and got hit with up tilt. We're seeing a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of weird stuff in this game.
Holding the grenade and going for down tilt is very funny.
Yeah.
Look at this, he can't even set up all of the traps that he wants to. It's literally just grenade up throw.
And Sheik just has the speed to get in there. I think he just has to be okay with picking a spot and just like fortressing.
Yes.
Not focusing so much on the explosive setups. Because Sheik is just so quick that she could just kind of run in and blow it up, and Senn has no problem doing so.
Yeah, and all the pressure on shield that Sheik can provide is annoying, right? Like, you're going to get mix on left-right, but that's not as big of a deal when you have down air out of shield. But, oh my goodness, that bouncing fish kills
really hit. I'm not surprised it killed. I'm surprised it actually connected. That was like the last frame of bounce fish coming out.
Oh, man.
And usually those are the ones that you need to hit as Sheik that don't connect for some reason, but Senn got it, and they're going to get that second game off the board. Grease Almighty looking for answers right now.
We're running it right back here. I'm trying to think if there's any stage that could possibly benefit Grease Almighty in this matchup that isn't PS2, right? You get the long stage so you have a lot of room to set up, to run away, but she can follow you anywhere, and any smaller stage is not going to be helpful. Any stage with the center platform, you're just going to get comboed onto. I don't know.
Yeah, I think out of all the stages that Senn wouldn't have taken off, I think that this is his best option, honestly, because you're not going to get FD off of me, for damn sure not. And that's like the only place I would want to go in this matchup. But I don't know. I think you just have to be okay with where you fight and fight better.
Yeah, FD and Tal probably, or FD and Kalos were definitely the best.
And that's two bans right there.
Yeah.
3 if you want to include Kalos. So
point.
I'm fine with the decision to just keep running it back because I don't know where else he could go.
I love the B reverse needle 1 into back air and just finds a great opening off that up smash, and Grease is going to try to land here. Air just covers so much space, it doesn't matter if you B reverse the grenade or not.
Yeah. Grenade in hand, good to see drop that, get rid of it real quick, doesn't want to take any extra damage right now. And Snake has no problem putting on damage, and Senn knows it. The drag down up air into the down smash, going to take that first stock. Big lead again. I keep saying it, Senn with the big lead, but he keeps putting himself in these positions where he's just so far in the lead that Grease Almighty has to figure out a way to get through it.
Snake has never looked slower to me than this matchup.
Definitely not.
Senn just stands back, tosses needles, chooses whenever he wants to run in, to just choose any burst option to get close range at whatever time, and all it takes is Grease deciding to, I don't know, drop C4. It's not even enough time to recover from that.
All right, and they're not going to get anything off that. Tried to mix them up right there, but the forward tilts clank right there. Going to try to use the C4 of the Nikita to cover the recovery, and he does. So Grease Almighty gets that stock off, but you got 82 on you, and you're still at the ledge against Sheik, so the hard work is still yet to be done.
C4 does cover the left platform, but just going around it like a circle is Senn, still finding a coverage on the ground, still forcing Grease off stage, and we've got another high recovery. He's going to try to land on a C4 probably, can't quite get the distance. Still makes it back.
All right, yep, this is good for Grease right now. You have Senn off the ground, and if you don't panic right here, you get out the corner, you find a way back to center stage, you can start doing some damage right here. 118, you can still live some stuff from Sheik, so you don't have to start panicking just yet.
Wow.
He's able to dissuade him from the edge guard right there, but the Nair Fish still connects at the ledge. Everything that Senn is looking for, he's getting.
quite literally finding every opportunity because he's forcing it. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like checkmate positions, right? I don't know what Grease does, but I'm not a Snake player, so I mean, if y'all watch this back and you're a Snake player, please tell me what.
Please let us know what we're
are we
supposed to do here, because that's just how it is sometimes for Snake. This is why people underrate Snake and have been doing it for the past couple of years, because you see matchups like this, it's like, oh, guys, Snake isn't that good. He just gets hit and he blows up and he takes extra damage. But like, what if he was doing this in the lead ever?
Yeah.
What if Senn slipped up once and Snake was the one with 2 stocks in 95? This match would be looking a lot different.
Well, that's what we think, right? But the last game we did see that. Grease had a stock advantage, and Senn still kept the pressure high and closed it out before Grease could actually make anything happen. So it's really a matter of, can Senn slip up twice?
Yeah.
And so far he has.
Yeah. But to Grease's credit though, this is not that bad of a spot to be in right now.
Ooh.
And then I say it and bad things happen. Where are they? All right, we're back on the ground now. It's a little worse a position to be in now. 92 versus 132, and we're whoa! No! Hold on. That was gas. Holy shit, that was gas.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Explain what just happened.
Yo, okay, so when Snake pulls a grenade, there is a timer. You cannot mess with the timer at all. It will always go off after a certain amount of time. And Senn is keeping that in mind every time Snake pulls a grenade ever. And knowing